Okay, I think we are live. Great. Nice. Let's see what we got in here. Okay, so we got big changes for today's concept art. Let's see how it goes. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Okay, super awesome. Just gonna go sculpting on the landscape number 5. Just push this little thing down into the water a little bit, so we don't have any weird shadows coming through. I see.
Yo, how we doing?
Hey Magma, how are you? I'm working on a little different project right now. It's going to be a concept art project. So I'm really trying to make some very interesting environment here. And it's going to be a still image with the possibility of still like moving the camera around for different camera angles, but the main idea is to try to get an interesting shot. So I'm just placing.
Almost done with the other project?
Oh no, the other project still has a long way to go. It's nice to take a little break from the other one as well. I'm still gonna work on it a little bit today, but I want to get this one a little bit advanced as well. This is for a friend that wanted me to create a concept art, so I really like the idea, the project, and I was like, yeah, let's do it.
This is gonna look so good.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I got some crazy concept art for this to get a better idea of what this is going to look like. We have some issues with the shadows when I go far away from them, which is kind of confusing, but
I feel like you're working really hard on the Big Mac project. I hope you're getting paid well for it.
yeah, I'm pretty happy. I'm very grateful with that client, and also the YouTube is growing. Getting more subscribers and a lot of watch time, so I should be able to monetize the channel hopefully in maybe 2 months if I keep going at this rate. So I'm pretty excited about it, and this is nice because it attracts more clients. It's a very nice way to show my work and stuff, and I'm having a lot of fun just meeting people and learning from them as well. So it's been very interesting.
I think the shadow glitches because you either have virtual shadow maps on or off in the project settings. Happened to me before.
Yeah, we need to check those settings actually. Let's do that right now. Let's go to File, Project Settings, and actually let's try ray tracing because I think that it's not even on yet. What new environment? Oh hey Adam, Adam. I don't know how Adam. I think it is. This is a concept art that I'm working on just to take a little break from the other project, which I'm still going to be working on. Let me restart the project with these new settings and see what happens. So this is going to be a concept art. Let me see if I can show some of the little pictures I'm going to be working on. Let's see. So let me download this one. Save image right there. and also this.
Add more enemies find grinning face. Concept art. Okay.
So yeah, this is going to be used for a 2D artist to just basically have a good reference of the composition, a good reference of the perspective and lighting. Most 3D environment, how do you call it? Most concept artists do this kind of work. They start in 3D and then they actually paint over the 3D scene, and they achieve very, very nice.
BTW only show your desktop.
Yeah, I restarted the project. Give me a second, guys. Sorry, it's taking a little bit to compile because I activated ray tracing. Let's see if we can fix the weird shadows I was getting. Just still setting up the project a little bit. So, hey Neon, how are you? So today we are going to be working on like very interesting shapes. Yeah, I'm restarting the project. It's gonna show up just in a second. Sorry guys, give me a second. So we're gonna be working on something like this, a little bit like this. You see like the rock formations. It's gonna be a cove. A cove, it's a little bit of a bay mixed with a cave. You see these formations? Yeah, I'm aware. It's gonna be. We're gonna open the project pretty soon. Don't worry. If you guys are looking at the vertical stream, we're gonna get it right just in a second. It's taking a little bit for Unreal Engine to compile the shaders. It's coming up right now. So this is what we are going to be working on. Hopefully, if you guys are on the horizontal stream, you should be able to look at this image, as well as the vertical stream. I have the display on right now. So let's actually see if we.
No worries, take your time.
Maybe because I changed the ray tracing settings, it's gonna take a second. It says just a couple more shaders to go, which we don't actually have many shaders here.
Nice concept.
So this is what we are going to try to achieve, which is kind of interesting. I want to see if I can do something like this with the sculpting tools inside Unreal. It's gonna be very, very interesting. So back to the project. Now we should be able to check what's actually happening here. Nice. And you said that we need to activate the virtual shadows, or let me see if that fixes the issue right there. Project settings, virtual shadow maps method, shadow maps. Yep, shadow maps kind of solve the issue. But it gives me this kind of weird cut around. So we do need the virtual shadows. It's something with the water shader. I think it's a setting on the water shader, just some kind of optimization setting. Let's go back to the camera, which is this, and I still get those weird shadows there. Let me see. I'm wondering, shadow.
Try double-sided landscape material.
That could be the issue actually. Yeah, let's just first of all try that. That's kind of funny. I think that's the issue actually. Yep, let's check that out super quickly. Because actually you see it's like a wide opened terrain, which let me actually go to landscape, save all of these, and go to manage, add, and let's see if we can add a little bit more to this so we can like actually push it down, oops, into the soil. Maybe here. Not select, but add right there. Like this. Okay, doesn't really wanna add more to this. Well, another solution, it's just really hide it with this, just to see if that is actually the case. Just a quick. And oof, yeah, something's wrong with this. Oh my god, these shadows. It has to do with the water material, 100%. Actually, let's go to modeling and just create a big plane on the floor and see if actually shadows look good on the plane or not. That's a good way to just debug this out. So let's push it up. Yep, shadows look good. Up, nope. No, it's not the water material. You're right. Interesting. So let's try something else. I still, yep, from this distance it's kind of nice. It doesn't really bother me that much. Just gonna give it a super quick project file. Shadows, just to see what we got. Shadow. Oh, cooling right there. Minimum screen radius for cascaded shadow maps. Maybe, like, what if I go 0.1? Like, can I actually get farther away from the shadows before they actually start cooling? Let me see. Sequencer. Let's change this to 1. Okay, we got it into shadow maps, virtual shadow maps, and this one is, yeah, if I play with this number, if we keep it on shadow maps, no, we need virtual. Yep, it's okay.
How about the shadow settings in the directional light?
That's a good one. That's a good idea. Let's just leave everything as default and let's go to the directional light. You are totally right. Let's see what's happening with this. Shadow resolution scale. Give me some detail. Okay, scales the resolution of the shadow maps used to shadow this light. By default, shadow maps resolution is chosen based on screen size of the caster. Maybe that has something to do with this. Let me check. If we go away and we push the shadow resolution scale up, shadow bias, nope. Shadow slope bias, nope. Shadow filter sharpen, nope. Contact shadow length, oh, hey, this is cool. Contact shadow length, space units, contact shadow non-casting intensity. Cast shadows from cinematic objects only. Okay. Force cast shadows for movable primitives. Deep shadow layer distribution. Dynamic shadow distance movable light. Oh, hey, I think we found a little thing right there. Alright. Yeah, we've cascade shadow maps. That's the deal. I think we solved it, guys, right there. Dynamic shadow distance movable light. I think that needs to be on 0. Now we can get far away from it, and it really doesn't matter. Boom, nice. And yes, we're gonna activate the ray traced shadows. Let me see. So we got this going here, And
Oh, okay.
so yeah, we do want ray trace shadows. So let's activate that. Distance field shadows, cast ray trace shadows, use project settings. Yep, it's on project settings. Let's just enable it as well. Oof, okay, maybe that was too heavy for for some reason, let's just leave it on project default. I think that's good for now. But we're gonna figure it out exactly what the right settings are. Good, nice, good choice. I appreciate it. That was a good advice. Checking the light settings, and so let's go to directional light.
Well, new problem, LOL.
And now,
Okay.
no, I'm super happy with the suggestion, because we actually solved the issue. I wanted all this area to be on shadow, on, I forgot the name. So let's go. I want to add more. Where's my landscape? Again, Unreal Engine, it's unloading things. Oh my god, I don't really like this. Please, Unreal, don't stop unloading things. If you see things disappearing in your project, just go on in the outliner and right-click pin, and things should appear. The problem is that Unreal doesn't tell you when it hides or unloads things from the outliner, so you are like, I'm very sure I had some mountains in there. What happened to my mountains? It's a little confusing when you have like a lot of props. It gets very confusing. Pin everything. Right. So, good to go. Right, that's amazing. Let's where's the, let me open this chat. Okay, cool. Save and save. Okay, we are setting up the project, and I think we got something going. That's nice. We got the shadows going. Now it's time to actually get a little bit creative and start actually shaping this into a nice something like this. And then we can get some nice Megascan surfaces and just displace them into the thing. And I'm going to take out the camera, so we're gonna go into full screen, a little bit like this. Well, maybe we do want to keep it cinematic like this, which the aspect ratio is gonna change a little bit. Well, anyways, let's just continue. It's gonna change for the vertical stream, but that doesn't really matter. All right, give me a second just to get some stuff done. Okay. Nice. Perfect. Let's continue. Okay, so how can we get those shapes going? Okay, let's actually think about this. We're going to have like a long bay area, or a long... Now I'm trying to combine several concept arts that I was provided. Let's see how can we do this. Let's go to the ocean water body. let's go G, and then we have a little kind of spline, and I'm going to select the points, and I'm going to like just push them around a little bit like this. Okay. And then we're gonna get it like that. And here I'm going to push it like this. And actually this one I want it to be going that way. Now we're gonna change some stuff. It's gonna be like that, and we're gonna have a very long coast. Along this area. Okay, this one I want to like scale like this. A little bit of a spline work right there. Push it, oops, push it out, push it in. Nice. Something along those lines. Maybe this one can go in as well. Okay, we're gonna get those shapes a little bit nicer. Yep. And oh, nice, we can use actually this to shape the same terrain. Oh wow, these island tools are very interesting. Still don't get why this happened, but can make like super huge islands from here up to a certain degree, so it's okay. Let's just keep it there. Let's go back to the thing. I'm liking this a little bit better. Let's go to the ocean water, and here I'm going to let's see from the camera perspective. Okay, kinda interesting. Nice, I like this. Oh, what happened with the island? Just push it down a little, push it up. For some reason it broke a little bit. Maybe we need to make the spline a little tiny bigger. Just this one point. Okay. It's okay. Yeah, we can just get that fixed later. What I really want to do is get the let's jump out of the camera and start working a little bit in full screen. Okay, alright, now the fun begins, because I really want to get those shapes going. I don't know if this is going to work, but let's go to yep, let's just make a duplicate of this box, hide it, and now we can go into modeling tools, deform, vertex sculpting, and let's just push this around. Maybe we do need to before doing this we need to go into mesh, remesh, so we can have a bunch of little triangles, and I mean like we need maybe a bunch of them, even probably more. Well, let's keep it simple for now. We can always add more. Now that we divided this little thing into triangles, yeah, this camera angle is gonna change, so no problem. Let's go into the deform, vertex sculpting, and oh yeah, now we can work. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's make some heels. Let's see if we can. This is so crazy. Now we can do some crazy environments with this. Oh yeah, I want that cove shape, super big shape. Okay, now we're getting into little issues right here, which is no problem because we can always go back to the mesh remesh. Can it recalculate for me? Yes, good job, Unreal. Okay, now we can go to model, deform, vertex sculpting, and now we can just smooth out a little bit of the shape. That this is super cool stuff. Okay, and can I flatten out a little bit? Do we have a flatten? Yes, right there. Okay, cool. Maybe I'm going too harsh with this, but let's just play a little bit with these tools. And then I want to go again with the move sculpt.
Hello.
Hey Head, how are you? I'm sculpting a little cave. Let me show you the little image that we have for reference. We're doing like this kind of, it's called a cove. It's like an open cave with a bay inside. You can see these structures.
What is this? Is this a new project?
This is a concept art that I'm helping a friend. I'm helping a friend with this little concept art. Still not sure where are we going to take this, but it's nice to just change a little bit the project, so I can like take a rest a little bit and work between both of them until I get my office job, my main job, which I hopefully will be able to get. Tomorrow I have an English speaking test, which I'm super excited about, and then I just need to get some references from my old employees, which they are not answering me, so I'm kind of I'm a little bit worried about that, but well, if they don't want to answer, it's okay. I can always ask somebody else, because I do have freelancer clients that I can ask for a reference, but it's not as impactful as an office job, right? Because I only had a couple of office jobs in my entire life, so that's the little issue right there. Anyways, whatever comes, it comes. You know, if the destiny wants me to stay home and just work on my YouTube, I will just do that, because it's doing very good, and I'm super grateful for everybody watching, and all the clients that I've been getting from this. It's super nice. I really like doing YouTube lives. Oh yeah, now we have a cove. What about this? Now we're getting closer into these beautiful shapes. These sculpting tools inside Unreal Engine, like doing this with lighting for an environment artist, like just placing crazy sculptures like this on your environment, like, dude, mind blowing. This is probably the most powerful thing I ever had at my disposal. So when the structure starts breaking, you can use the remesh tools to keep on adding triangles to it. Don't worry about the UV mapping, we will get that going. No, don't worry. So nice. Now we have some cove structures. Oh, look at this. We have this other one here, because these are duplicated meshes. These are instances. That's funny. Anyways, let's go back to deform, vertex sculpting, and let's try to actually achieve something interesting here. Yep. So this city is going to be like a super interesting city that basically it also goes up right here, and then it goes out like that. It's gonna be very, very cool. So here you see, like, I'm starting to break these shapes, which is not nice. When you get to this point where like you don't have enough geometry to actually work, it's nice to just smooth out a little bit, and then accept, and then go back to mesh, remesh. Yep, and it will give me more triangles to keep on working with. And I think that Unreal Engine also has a dynamic sculpt right there. I should be able to just push the geometry wherever I want, as much as I want, without doing this remesh thing, a little bit like ZBrush does, which is just like infinite geometry for you to just play around. Yep, Unreal Engine has it. Not to the same degree, because this is not a sculpting tool, right? A program specialized on that, but for an environment artist, like for this kind of task, it's beautiful. It really works. So we have this shape, and this shape I want to like actually create. Oh, I can just draw with this. This is very, very nice. I really like this. Okay, now we're gonna get something interesting going here. Can I have like an inflate brush? Let's just go accept, and then we go to vertex sculpting, and then I want to inflate. Yes, we got it, inflate. Oops. Let's go strength 0.1. Inflate a little bit less, but still, nonetheless, I want to make this thicker a little bit. Okay, now we have a lot of intersection and stuff in there, so I'm going to go to mesh, remesh again. There you go. Let's go accept. Let's go into deform, vertex sculpting, and just smooth out a tiny bit so we get rid of that intersection of geometry. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Cool. Let's see if we can get those shapes right. Just gonna break this a little bit more interestingly, and then we can also just UV map this with a triplanar texture or something like that, and get a displacement material on it, so we can get some nice rock details on this. And we can like use the William Fosher add-on, which is vertex tessellation, I think it's called. Displacement tessellation, nanite vertex tessellation, something like that. So you can combine multiple Megascan textures into one little object and blend them together and just make something very cool. Okay, cool. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so here I want to, this goes a little bit more rounded. Let's actually try to stick a little bit closer to the reference, which is let's just move this into a more round shape. Okay, not like that. Yeah, we need to just push it very carefully. I want to get this round shape right there. This round shape.
Are you using different brushes or just the soft circle?
I'm using the move tool to push geometry around, the sculpting brush to push things out to create new geometry, let's say, and then I'm remeshing a lot. When I need to like really push things around, I usually go with the other tool, which is deform dynamic sculpting. That way I will be able to create new geometry from this thing. For example, here I need to remesh again because we are out of polygons. So let's go and just accept this one, transformation, and here we're gonna go into remesh on.
Unreal modeling mode is epic.
Yes, it is. It is epic. Like just being able to see how this is going to look with the lighting, with the scene, just right there. It's priceless right there. Actually, this one. Let me go back here and look for this little box and actually just replace it right there. So we have this little box in place. Let's just work with this one. And I want to try to push this down to the floor and make those kind of round shapes. So here I'm going to go to deform and dynamic sculpting. So this will allow me to just push this geometry to the ground like this, like a candle wax or something. It feels like it, just like you can just make it grow. Ooh, super cool. And also here I want this to be a little thicker right there, and I also want it to be a little thicker here. Cool. This is super fun to do, I'm not gonna lie. This is super fun. Something, I mean, this is probably the funniest thing, the like coolest thing to do in Unreal. Foliage painting and sculpting. Maybe it's my favorite thing to do. Okay, so here we are running into little issues. Okay, so we need to accept this. Just take it easy, and then we're going to go back to the vertex sculpting, and here we're gonna use the inflate, which is just gonna whoop, maybe just click on it, just whoop, it's gonna inflate that for us. We're gonna make it thicker. Nice. Don't worry about the intersection too much. We're gonna get these where is it? Move tool, maybe? Yeah, we're gonna get this right with the remesher. Getting a little bit confused with the little brush names right here, but it works most likely like ZBrush or any other sculpting tool. Nice. I like this shape. That's kind of cool. Let's go accept, and then go mesh, remesh, and then accept. Nice. And then we can go back to deform, vertex sculpt, and then we can go to smooth. And then we need to make the brush a little smaller, which is size. We're gonna make it like this and just try to smooth it out, because we don't want that intersection of geometry right there. It's gonna cause a bunch of problems when we want to get some textures on it. You see? So let's get those intersections a little bit cleaned. This is gonna break a little bit the geometry, the shape of the object, but that's no issue. Gonna get it right. Here we can go sculpt, which is sculpt normal. What is this? Huh, interesting. Let's go smooth. Maybe not. Maybe move. Yep, just move. Not really. Yep, we have some intersection there, which is, it's okay. We're gonna fix it. And also here I want to inflate a little bit, so let's go inflate. Okay, it doesn't work like ZBrush where you can just type the name and it will pick it up. So let's go like this. But it's okay, we have like maybe 3, 6, 8, 16 brushes. It's nice. Let's see. Again, model, I mean deform, remesh. No, it's a mesh, remesh, right there, and we go into model. I mean, no, deform. Yeah, smooth a little bit. Oh, it smooths the whole thing out. No, we don't want that. We want to go into vertex sculpt, and I decide where I want to smooth it. Nice. Cool. Okay, that's kind of interesting. I like this shape a lot. Here we have a little issue. We have this kind of, it was made out of a box, so here we're gonna have these very sharp corners, which is just not really gonna work for us. Can I go into smooth right here? Yeah, we're gonna get those little tiny spikes. What's going on here with the camera? Okay. Nice. Just break it there. Okay, the idea is to create maybe some modular assets in this fashion, and then we can actually just start placing them to our... Hey, what's... Yep, come on. There you go. Okay, cool. Yeah, we have these little spikes in there. I would like to break that down somehow. What other brushes do we have? We have a pinch. Oh, we have a plane diagonal, plane vertical, plane W, scale, grab sharp, twist. Those are interesting. Smooth feel. What is this? Oh, smooth feel? Does it like fill the little gaps that I got in there? Let me check. Oh wow, it kinda does. It kinda does fill the gaps. That's nice. That's a little bit of like the clay brush in ZBrush. Let's go. Where is it? The move tool right there. Okay. Okay, let's go smooth. Okay, I'm kind of happy with this. Nice. It's time to do a little remesh right there. Oh yeah, I love. Hey, Mr. Mert. Yes, Inflate is one of my favorite brushes. Cool. So let's see what we got in here. Let's go to the camera, which is we are not gonna use that camera angle anymore. Yeah, the only issue is the water plane. It's whatever. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna find another water solution. Because I'm going Mr. Mate. So oh, nice.
Smiley face.
Nice. That's very cool. Let's get rid of this little island right here actually, which is the number island 3. Is it island 2? 1? Let's see. Is it this one? Now we can just keep it there. The issue with this is that I need to go to landscape, landscape 1, and then go to sculpt and just maybe smooth it out. A layer, okay, layer 1. Just smooth this out. Oh no, it causes issues. Oh. Yeah, these water islands, they're kind of hard to deal with. I think I'm not using this approach. I think I'm not going with this approach. Where is it? Okay, there you go, there you go. Let's use flatten tool, which is the flatten, to get that little kind of edge on. Oh yeah, that kind of, I like this edge. It looks like light blue, like a shore. Nice. Oh, come on, camera jump. Okay, and here let's just go with a little smooth. Right there, smooth, and let's keep it like that because it's kind of hard to get it right. Okay, the question is, how can we get the UV map to look a little bit nicer on this? Let's go to modeling tools and let's go to UV and auto UV.
Hello again. Are you dividing your viewers again to conquer YouTube?
Hey, sure. Yeah, it's just, you know, I like changing it a little bit. You know, it's kind of cool to just get a. So this is the best UV mapping I ever done. You see, like the perfect squares and like the texture, the textile density on this. This is just like triple A quality right there. Like this is what you really want to show in your portfolio. No, I'm joking. This is not so sweet. But again, sometimes I do. When it comes to UV mapping in Unreal Engine, like the only thing that works for me is going to project UVs and and going into box. That's basically what I do, and resetting the dimensions. This is what I do for UV mapping in Unreal, because I haven't seen any other solution that gives me like squares around. You know, you're gonna get some weird cuts along the structure, but I haven't found any other way. Like all the other UV tools, they don't really give me good results. So I just go UV cube, dimensions, reset, keep it one by one, and that's it. Let's actually get a little texture to see how bad this is going to look like. So let's go to Quixel Bridge. Oh, Quixel Bridge, my old friend. Let's see if we can take advantage of these beautiful assets before they become paid. I mean, these people deserve to get paid for these beautiful 3D scans. So let's go and look for something interesting. So this is the image I'm going for a little bit. Let's see. This is going to be. Oops, it disappeared. Okay. I'm going for this kind of coastal kind of rock. I don't know what kind of rock is this. It looks very sharp in some sides, but it's kind of white. It's kind of interesting. Thankfully, I have the Michael. How do you call this add-on? I need to show you guys this add-on that I got. It was super cheap and amazing. Not great for performance, but for rendering and concept art, perfect. Which is actually what we're doing right now. So let's look for some coastal cliffs. Let's go coast and check what we got in here. So, oh, I like this one. This looks interesting. This is where you start downloading like 10,000 materials and you never use them. So let's just pick one. Let's just rocky ground. Wow, this is kind of like lava kind of thing. Ooh, this is very beautiful.
I think I just left the streamer with speechless, laughing face.
Is it working? I think it is, right? You guys can hear yourself in the chat? Yeah, let's go with this one actually. Yeah. When you find something you like, just pick it up before you.
Limestone.
A beach coral. Let's go with this kind of stone. Let's try this out. Yeah, you don't want to get caught looking into the assets for too long, because you can spend hours just scrolling down and down the Quixel library. So let's just pick this one up. It's called Beach Coral, and let's see how it looks. Oh, beautiful. Looks beautiful. This is the amount of repetition that like you really want in your props. So to change that, we're gonna go to UV mapping, and we're just gonna go into we can do it several ways, but probably the best is project UVs and get these two again get it into 1, and maybe we can go into 10. I totally agree. Let me see, what's the value I'm looking for? Is it like small? No, it's a big value. It's gonna be 1,000 for 1,000 and 8,000. No, it's not gonna be 8,000. It's gonna be 10,000 by 10,000 by 10,000. I think that feels kind of sweet. Yep, I like this. We have this kind of, let's see, oh, beautiful cuts right there. All right, well, yep, not the greatest. I think this will need to get blended using triplanar UV mapping, which I don't think that Unreal Engine provides. Let's see. We got the box, cylinder plane, X map. They do have some kind of triplanar, but not what we want. I like the Blender triplanar mapping. That's beautiful. It really gets that nice shape. So let's try something. Right now, this shape, like we can do the little displacement trick, but we don't really want to do that, because then it will become like very heavy on performance. So let's just keep it like that for now. Still, it's a little bit repetitive. I will say that we can even make it bigger, but let's keep it like this, because if we add buildings and foliage and we can start blending with different materials on this, I think it's gonna look nice. So this is a nice kind of starting area, starting point for this. Okay, cool. Now let's play the game, find the difference. I love those games as a kid, like 2 little images and then you need to find the difference. I like this kind of like super nice circle, geometrical kind of circular shapes in here. I like this a lot. I want to get those going. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's try to get that circular shape actually going here. Let's go deform, vertex sculpting, and then I'm going to just move a little bit, and we're gonna just try to get this a little bit more circular. Now we need to play a little bit with the composition, because this is not a game environment. This is going to be a fixed camera. I'm not really sure. This was provided by a friend, most likely on Pinterest. Most likely. Not totally sure though. Okay, we're getting some interesting stuff. Let's go back to the picture. It goes like that. Okay, this is gonna be beautiful with the PCG graphs. We're gonna spawn some crazy foliage on this, which I might just do with foliage tools to have more control over it. I'm really falling in love with the PCG stuff. Hey Neon, I wanted to tell you I reached 1,000 hours of visualization on my YouTube channel. I can't believe it. Like, people are actually looking at my videos. I need to take it more seriously and make it more polished. I mean, I love live streaming just because it's like very transparent and stuff, but I do want to release small tutorials to really help people and share all the knowledge that I've been learning from
I see.
this experience, and also just give thanks to all the people who have been sharing their knowledge with me, because I've been learning a lot from people in my Discord, and it's just viewers who comment on, who write in the chat. It's super nice. I'm super grateful, and I do want to make more like vlogs of my like just me hanging around and showing you a little bit of Costa Rica.
Congrats for that, Daniel.
Thank you so much. Yume no Kira. Nice to have you on the stream. I appreciate it. So let's try to get that going. And there's actually somebody asking me, hey dude, can you like really get your playlist in a nice order? Because I was trying to go through your playlist.
I'm drinking some beers and watch your stream.
Cheers, Neon. I got some beer in the fridge, but my throat is a little bit not so good, so I cannot drink cold stuff. I'll save it for probably tomorrow, or let's see, yeah, tomorrow or Thursday. So let's actually get some of this going. I am trying to like really apply the knowledge that my professors taught me in school. Let's go with primary detail.
Why does loading my level take hours? Laughing face.
Yeah, Fino, that's a great question. The only thing I can say, it's hard and soft references for your blueprints.
I removed all foliage and clips and it still takes hours.
Have you checked on redirectors? Going to filters, right click, redirector. Where is it? Redirectors, show redirectors. And then you go folder by folder and you get rid of those. That helped me out with loading times. I totally feel you. When the project takes like 10 minutes to load, it's just terrible. And then you crash the project and it's like, oh Jesus, 10 minutes of waiting time. So what happens if we duplicate this thing and then we want to modify it? We cannot modify this because it's an instance of the same object. So we're gonna go Control B and we're gonna go Control D to duplicate, and then we're gonna change this thing in here. And then we have a different instance that will allow us to modify this. And actually this has a scale value. Be very careful with the scale value, because if we go and reset this to 1, it's just gonna become something different. So we can go to the X form in the modeling settings and go into bake transform, and here we can bake rotation and we can bake scale. We only want to bake scale, so take this off and go bake scale. Now scale is going to be 1, and now this is the actual shape. We want to do the same with this other one. Just make sure with Control B, Control Browse, that you have a different instance, because if you share the instance, whatever changes you do in one instance, they're going to get it's gonna affect all other instances. I remember having trouble with this little thing in other projects, especially when working with people. They were like, dude, like, you are modifying like all the walls from the project, and I'm like, oh no, I'm sorry. If you need to make changes, just create a new instance. I'm like, oh no. Yeah, I remember one environment artist.
Bot ignored me again, XD.
Oh wow. No, it does read your stuff. Yeah, I heard it. I removed all the foliage and cliffs, and it took me hours. I did hear that, yeah. Something's going on with the streamer bot and the speaker bot. There's something going on with them, these programs. I got a little message saying that we are aware of the issue and we are trying to fix it. There's like this YouTube, Google connection quota. So if you use a streamer bot for I don't know how many hours, it starts working and it pops up a little text saying your quota has expired. We are aware of the issue and we are working to solve this. So it's some stuff is going on. Well, it's a free software. It's an open source software. So I'm super grateful for it because it's super cool.
Should I just delete all redirectors without mercy?
Yes, redirectors are not good for your project. Redirectors, what they do, as long as I understand, they tell Unreal, your file was here, but it's no longer here. So you need me, the redirector, to show you where the new location is. So basically, Unreal Engine goes, he's looking for a file, and he goes into the redirector, and then the redirector tells Unreal, oh, this file is actually on this other folder. So redirectors are used to help people just work easily without breaking links in their projects, but these are not needed. I remember programmers from the last studio I worked on, they were very serious about redirectors. They were like, please, I know you are an environment artist, you are moving assets around all the time, just clean those redirectors for me. It's gonna take you 5 minutes, just do it, because it's gonna like make everything nicer and easier, and just keep that in consideration every time you're working in Unreal. We had the option to just right click on the content browser and clean all redirectors. This option was taken down in Unreal for 5.4 or 5.3, but there's no problem. You can go show redirectors and you can start checking all your little folders, and there's this other option called, let me see, redirector. And don't get there you go. You see, I have a bunch of redirectors here.
In 5.3 it was still there.
Yeah, I think they took it in 5.4 for some reason. So if you go to redirector and you go into all folder, oh, it actually shows. That's kind of nice. So you can get rid of all of these ones, which
RNB on folder and fix some redirectors.
right middle bottom, right mouse bottom on a folder and fix up redirectors. Is it there? Do you still have that option? I remember that. Fix.
In 5.4 fix up is not available anymore.
Yeah, I don't see the option. My fix redirector option. I missed that. Yeah, I used to just go into the content browser right there and just right click and it should pop up somewhere. We don't have that anymore, I guess. Well, it's okay. For some reason they took it away. For some good reason they took it away. I totally believe that it was causing some issues. Maybe there are some redirectors you do need. I don't know. It's
Didn't notice.
yeah, we actually we were talking about this the other day, and I actually look it up in Reddit, and there's people saying like, where's the redirector option? It's okay, you know, if they do that, it's because they might have a good reason. So actually, let's try to get a new camera. So it's around this kind of area. Okay, so this is going to be a little bit like that, and it's gonna be a little bit like this. Okay. I think that the scale is just massive. I think that I'm messing up with the scale a little bit. This, yeah, I don't know, like. Thankfully, this is going to be a still image because the scale is just insane, like right here. Hopefully my computer can take this. And we can just try to get this going. Okay, let's fix this camera with a little bookmark. This is a great practice for me because I really want to learn how to take instructions from a client, you know, because at the end of the day I'm not doing art. I mean, this is a very artistic field, right? But at the end of the day I really need to solve an issue. I really need to satisfy somebody else's needs, like design needs. So it's super nice. It reminds me a lot of university, and I remember having a lot of angry professors at me. They're like, dude, you don't know how to follow instructions. And some of them actually come to you and they tell you are not studio material, and it's like, damn. And I totally understand like what they mean now. Let's go bake, just scale. There you go. So following instructions, it's super important, and it's not like being a robot, like yes sir, let's do it, yes sir. No, it's about trying to find that sweet spot between what the client wants and what your knowledge can provide, and then you find that very nice combination of both, and you are like, I think that I know what you need, and I think that I can really help you solve that thing, and then you offer different solutions for the issue. Let's go browse this, duplicate it, and change it. So I don't know, I really want to study more design. I really need to understand more about design. I took 5 design classes, but they were just very basic. I really need to understand all the principles of design, because this is it is very important. It is very, very important. And these are things that will never change, you know, like lighting, color theory, composition. These are things that will never ever change if you learn them properly, which it takes a lifetime to learn them properly. Your work will just skyrocket. Like, you will be able to create beautiful things, because these are the building blocks of every visual art, which is super interesting. But when you are a student and when you are young, you don't understand these things. You think that you know everything, and that, yeah, it's it really brings me back to university, and I remember having more mature students that understood these things, and that's why their work just shined over everybody else's. We had a couple of students that they just came to class and you see their work and everybody's like, what? Like that. Yeah, and that's why, because they were actually paying attention and trying to really apply the knowledge that the professor was trying to communicate with them. Yeah, I'm super grateful with my professors. They were like, they are amazing artists and designers. Super cool stuff. And my family also, like both my parents are designers, and my aunt is a designer, and my cousin is a designer. We have a graphic designer, interior designer, and 2 fashion designers in my family. Like, so design is super big. It's super big. Not gonna worry about those kind of stretchy textures. We're gonna fix that later. Now we're gonna really focus on the main shapes, just main shapes, composition, main shapes. Let's try to get this right. We need something on the right that blocks the image a little bit. So I'm going to try to get this one. Let's just try to... This is another trick I learned. Modeling tools inside Unreal Engine, they're beautiful. Like, for example, you want to cut this shape in half, right? So one way to do it is just going to modeling, right? And then you make a super big box. Big super box right there. And then you go maybe 10,000. Okay, that's too much. 1,000. Okay, cool. So now we go into the model, poly edit, grab this little face, push it up, push it a little bit more, and then you also push it down a little bit more, so it goes a little bit deeper, and that way we can actually just copy this rotation from the shape we want to cut, and this one right there. For some reason the rotation, the rotation copy and paste on the rotation. There you go. So now we can actually decide where we want to cut this, and we can actually give it a little angle and push it like that, and then we can actually make this box thicker by going again to the poly edit and just pushing a little and pushing a little. You want to enclose this shape because we're gonna use a boolean operation, which is super nice. Booleans are beautiful. If you don't care about topology. So select piece number 1 that is going to get cut by the box. So we go to boolean, and it's going to be a difference a minus b. So before you do that, you can also just select the material from the shape you want to cut and place that material on the box. That way it's gonna give us the same material on the new boolean. So again, select A and let's cut it with object B. Let's go to boolean A minus B, and the box should disappear, and I think it's still gonna give us 2 materials, which is it's okay. We can fix that with the attributes and just get rid of that 1 material. And just do the UV map again. Yeah, so it doesn't matter changing the material, but it's kind of nice if you want to change materials. You can achieve some interesting things for very specific usages. Okay, so actually let's come here and push this to the other side right there. Okay, let's go here. Okay, so this thing is gonna live inside the generated folder, and let's just save, and I'm going to go into mesh, remesh, just to give a nice bunch of triangles to this little side. And yeah, now that we are here, actually let's just do this attribute material, edit materials, which, like, it's beautiful that we can actually edit materials inside Unreal. It's just like, wow, you know, super impressive. Let's go 0.01 and then select this bunch of triangles, which is sometimes hard to do. So let's try to just select everything here. Okay. Then can we go control to deselect? Shift to deselect. Okay, nice. Let's try to deselect these little faces. Thankfully it's not so much. So click to select, shift to deselect. Shift. There you go. Now we have that little thing. What are we going to do now? We go to materials and we assign. Oh, there's only one material. Good. I think we don't need this actual process. Yeah, I thought we had two different. It was just a UV mapping scale difference. So we are good. You can also just assign active material, which is right here. You can choose your active material and assign different materials to your object. You can also go plus and add new materials, so that's a good thing to know. Let's go into UV, project UVs, again box, and let's make this 10,000. I think was the magic number. Let's go. Is that the same kind of scale? I think so. 10,000 kind of works. Good. Nice. So again, let's go to deform, vertex sculpting, and smooth this out with a smaller brush, 0.1, and just break it down like this. Nice. Then let's give it a little bit of a structure, because this thing won't be able to hold itself. Inflate. Where is it? Inflate, right there. So we're gonna just inflate a little bit, make it a little bit more of a pyramid shape, a little bit thicker on the bottom, so it can hold. And you see it starts breaking a lot and intersecting a lot. So let's just it doesn't matter. Yep, up. Okay, now it starts looking like something more organic, which I don't really want. I want it to look more flat and rocky. So I'm going to go to mesh, remesh, to recreate the topology. And I'm going to go accept and deform, vertex sculpt, smooth. Let's just smooth it out a little bit. It's smoothing too much. Let's go flow 0.5 maybe. No. It doesn't really give me. It's okay. Let's just go like this. We're gonna have some intersection going in there, but it's okay. Also here. And what happens if we go flat? Flatten? Oh no. Flatten. Is there a tool strength? Okay, there you go, 0.1. Oh, that's too harsh. That's too harsh. Yeah, we have too little polygons. That's why it's going too harsh. Yeah. It's like, well, we don't have much information to work with, so it's just going to like destroy the model. Now we can go into dynamic sculpting and actually just push this a little bit more. This dynamic sculpting is super cool stuff. Nice. Accept right there, and then we go to vertex sculpting, a little bit of smoothing, which these shapes are kind of cool. This is so nice for blocking out, like, oh, we got a little twisted kind of thing in there, which is it a smooth feel? I wish I had this clay brush from ZBrush. It's so nice. It just fills those gaps immediately. I'm asking for too much, though. I'm asking for too much. This is Unreal Engine. It's just yeah. I'm impressed that we got these tools inside Unreal. It's just beautiful. But one day, maybe ZBrush will get incorporated inside Unreal Engine. You never know. You never know. That will be crazy. But ZBrush uses pixels, which are 2.5 representation of 3D models. That's how they can really push it to another level. That's super interesting stuff. Yeah, ZBrush is such a cool software. Yes. Yes. Yes, you go into modeling tools, deform, dynamic sculpt, and this will. Yeah. This is amazing. I like this tool so much. You can just keep on pushing without any need for remeshing. It's just that it only has one brush, I guess. I think it only has one brush. So if you do this, it's super awesome, and I've been like doing that, and I really appreciate the comment. But then you want to add a little bit of detail and have more control, so you go back to the vertex sculpting. So it's a nice combination of both, and you can. I like this shape. Let's leave it like that, and let's go accept. So it's super cool. That dynamic brush, but after you do that, I always like going to mesh and remeshing, just so it gives me a, what's the word, the same amount of polygons all over the model. Okay, let's go back to this one. And here I'm just going to go to UVs super quick, project UVs, and this is going to be 10,000. I would like to just save this setting somewhere. Nice. Also just here project UVs. Let's go box 10,000. Proportional dimensions, we do have that option right there. Good. That's it. Nice. I like this. Cool. This is a problem here because we have two planes, one in front of the other, and we don't really know what's in front. This is called a tangent. You see, we want to put it outside of the shape or in front of the shape, because if we line these two, we get those two planes lined up. We don't see, we cannot really tell what's in front of us. So this is a silhouette kind of thing that you need to take in consideration. This is used a lot in animation. You need to really take care of the silhouette of your characters to be readable properly. Also a graphic design principle. Nice. Okay, so we are getting a little bit closer, but we are making a vertical image. Oh my god. Okay. The question is, should I try to push from here and arc all the way up? Okay, let's see. Here's where things get tricky in 3D, because an image, you can just fix the camera, right? And it just looks beautiful. But what if we want to turn this into a 3D environment? Like, it's not going to be a game environment, but I do want to fly around a little bit with the camera. I do want to have some options for nice, at least a couple of cameras on this. This is kind of cool. This is kind of nice. So we get in this shape here, this one out. It's a little bit like a Mandelbrot kind of 3D sculpture. It's a little bit I forgot the mathematical 3D shape for this. It's thyroid. I totally forgot. It's a little bit like apples and tomatoes from the inside. They have like this kind of shape. I need to probably look for an image to explain myself. So this is very nice. Actually, let's try to keep just duplicating this and see if we can get a little block out from these shapes. Okay. Oh yeah, I like this. This is actually kind of cool. Like, if I really need this to be one mesh, we can always bring it back to Blender and combine it there. Maybe even inside Unreal Engine. I think we do have remesh tools that will just voxel the whole thing together. I'm not sure about that, but I know how to do that in Blender. Okay, nice. We have this going into that direction. It goes down here, and this shape I kind of want to modify it a little bit. Let's actually push it with the deform vertex, and then let's make the brush tiny bigger. And actually, let's give it. It's not smooth. It's move. Maybe not like that. A little bigger. We need more resolution, I guess, but it's always nice to keep it low res and then add a little bit. You don't want to make your sculpture too high res, because then it doesn't want to move. And nice, a little bit of kind of cone shape, a little bit more of volcano kind of shape, and also let's try to get that little shaping here, which will give more structure to the actual stone. Will make it feel more stable and realistic. A lot like a tree trunk, right? They start very thick and then they go thinner and thinner. Not all of them, but most trees do. There are some very weird trees out there. Inflate. Okay, right here. I always miss it. This is my favorite thing to do. Like just flowing, going with the flow. It's so nice when you stop getting tangled in the technical aspects, and you just know just enough of the software to be able to create without getting stuck. It really becomes like second nature at a point, like just like getting a pencil and drawing. There's nothing that can stop you from the technical aspect of things. It's kind of cool. It takes some practice for sure to get there. And that's where I really want to get with Unreal Engine. I want to get to a point where I can just create without getting stuck in little technical things. Again, let's go model. Mesh, remesh, accept, model, not model, deform vertex, smooth. There you go. I'm not gonna smooth it actually. It's kind of cool. I'm just gonna like move it a little bit. Maybe with a smaller brush. Let's go 0.1. Yeah, that's why people who use ZBrush, they really get they don't like doing anything else. They just
I'm getting stuck in BPS.
Oh, blueprints is another topic. Yeah, blueprints is a whole other world.
To prototype things, mechanics.
Yeah, my only advice with blueprints.
But slowly learning.
Yeah, my only advice with blueprints is just try to copy people. Try to look for templates, try to see tutorials, try to just copy other people's systems and modify them to make them closer to what you want. It's a lot what artists do, right? We just copy. Artists, like, we just copy everything. Like, you see, I'm just copying this image right there. It's kind of it's an ugly way to say it, but artists, we just like to copy, and we need to copy things, because if we don't have the information to really push our ideas out. And the funny thing is that no matter how hard you try to copy something, it will never come out the same way. Because we are human, and we are super we are full of we are not perfect, right? So we won't be able to actually copy things.
But we only get sued when we throw balls at animals.
Yeah. Oh my god, I totally forgot about the Nintendo situation and Paul World. Um, so, yeah, just copy, 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 copy. People call it a study. We're making a study of somebody else's art. We're making a study of something else. And the reality is that not even the greatest artists who copy famous old.
Good artists copy, great artists steal.
Yeah, but
Laughing face.
exactly. Yeah, not even the greatest people who falsify the greatest artworks in the world, like people who like try to like just make these false copies and pretend them to be real. Not even them, that are truly professionals in their craft, can like bypass the thing. There's gonna be an expert who's gonna look at it and it's gonna be like, nope, this is not the original. It's always like a debating topic, right? But if you go into the chemical aspect of paints and chemical aspect of the actual painting, and like you do chemical studies, there's no way to copy the thing 100%. There's no way. So it's kind of funny, like the copying approach is it's super interesting. I believe that you need to reference yourself always in something, because if you don't reference yourself enough, you are just not able to produce anything. It's paradigm, like a very interesting topic actually. Uh, I got a little bit off topic, but yeah. Let's go project UVs, and let's go again 10,000 proportional. So I recommend that with blueprints and programming, you need to reference yourself in other people's work, because just opening a new blueprint and start just connecting nodes from scratch, it's possible, yes. It's very possible, but you need to have so much knowledge and previous practice to actually make something work. So, the best way to do it is just modify other people's templates and stuff. And the funny thing about this kind of about Unreal Engine is that
What about a hard referencing form of 5 million vertices in a 3D object forming your name inside a model just to claim enough copyright? Laughing face.
Yeah, I don't really want to talk about those that specific case, because I'm not sure what's going on in there. But uh, if you ask my personal opinion, I kind of like the Pal World designs. I kind of like them. I mean, they really nailed it. They really just learned, studied the Pokemon style, and they just created new stuff from it. And I mean, these Pokemon, these Pal World creatures that they made, I find them very appealing. I find them very cool. And it's very impressive for like somebody to just learn from one style and just produce from that stuff. It's super cool. I seriously think it's they did a great job on that. I just hope they don't, you know, get a super lawsuit.
What's going on? Nintendo didn't get enough cake to be happy enough.
it's business. It's business. You know, it's like messing with Disney. Like you don't wanna mess with those companies. I mean, it's just total business. It's like there's, yeah, those are the scariest companies to mess with. You know, you know, they they will protect their intellectual property to death. You know, it's they're very serious about that stuff, and they're very very big companies with probably the best lawyers in the world. So it's not a good idea to mess with them. Yeah, probably. Um, but nonetheless, talking from the artistic side of things, I think that it's super cool what Pal World is achieving. Like I think we need more games like that. Talking about the game mechanics and stuff, I think it's super cool. Let's see. Let's go island. If we push this island out, it disappears. If I push it up, okay. It only lives inside this volume.
Killed a sheep in Pal World by accident. The next thing I heard me call was stop. Don't roll away, laughing face.
Yeah. You know, if you start looking at human history, like we are, you know, we pretend to be like civilized and advanced creatures and stuff, but humans have done the most horrible things in life, you know, like it's crazy. And still to this date, we are still doing them, you know, there's always going to be war, there's always going to be injustice, and it's just, it's a messed up thing. It's part of like human nature, like they just, I mean, like, you know, yeah. Humans are just it's there you go. Yeah, it's always going to be the same, and I mean, yeah, you know, I also don't want to judge these people, because if you get enough power and money, like you will become crazy. There's no escape from that, like, you know, there's no way like you can like just be a normal human being if you have enough money and power. That's the issue with these things. That's why people get greedy, people want always more, and they will do whatever they need to do to achieve their agenda. And it's all like it's always, everything's gray, right? Like it's just like somebody else perspective on things. It's like, you know, it's a interesting thing. Okay. Okay, we're getting something cool going in here. Let's see. I have this one goes down like that, and this one goes. Yep, I wanna close this one. And it's kinda, I don't know. It's kinda interesting, you know, like, cause I always wondered, like, I don't know, if I had all the money in the world, like, would I be doing art? Will I be just creating stuff, or will I be just wasting my time and doing nothing productive? Um, you know, Meaning, like, will I be just spending my money on dumb things? And probably, most likely that's what I will be doing, just like going to parties and just doing nonsense, right? It's kind of very interesting question. I always wondered, but nonetheless, I've been super, super, super lucky with my life and how different opportunities came to me. So I always had a very comfortable life, and I'm super grateful for it. But imagine somebody who is born into a very wealthy family, and they don't need to work for anything. It's interesting question, because there's nothing more satisfying than actually achieving your goals and stuff. There's something so unique about it. It's like the old saying. We have a saying here in Costa Rica, it's if you go and pick up your own beer, it's just gonna taste better than somebody just bringing that to you. It's and it's super true, right? It's a nice mentality. I don't know. Also, I've seen let's accept here and just remesh a little bit. Also, I've seen my dad, right? My dad just came to Costa Rica with not much money. He worked sewing shoes with his hands, and then he started making stained glass for churches, and then he started selling silver, and then he got into fashion jewelry, and then things started working out much better for him. But I can see it in my dad, really, money changes people. Money really changes people, and he's always been the greatest dad in the world. He always, it's such a blessing to have somebody to look forward to. It's he's always gonna tell me the truth right in my face, without any kind of filter. It's gonna be you're wasting your time, dude. I don't like what you're doing. Those trees don't look nice. He's always just super straightforward. And when I'm doing something, when I was younger and I was doing a lot of stupid things, he was just super straightforward with me, and I really appreciate that. And also just him giving me the possibility to study what I wanted, and just trusting me on making my own thing, even though it's probably the most unstable kind of thing I can do. Just become a 3D artist. It's still he always trusted that on me, because he also went into design and stuff, and he knows there are many ways that you can make a living from this. So it's kind of interesting. Also, my older brother, he's just a super smart guy, probably the smartest guy I ever known. And he's so calm. I think I've never seen him angry at all. Maybe one day I kind of piss him off a little bit, but maybe 2 times in my life I've seen him a little bit angry. But yeah, he's such a patient guy, like super smart and like relaxed. He's always relaxed, and his mind is super sharp, and like he always thinks everything so precisely, and like he's always like super what's the word, like cold, not cold like emotionally, but like he thinks everything super properly all the time. That's it's super nice. Let's go in.
Let's see if I just destroyed my project.
Sherry, I hope. Well, it's always nice to just make a little. I don't know how big your project is, but it's always nice to just make a little copy before doing any big changes like that. Like, I think redirectors won't give you much issues, but yeah, sorry if I didn't tell you this before. Alright, cool. So let's see what we got here. Nice. We got these shapes going. This is a bay that goes in between them. So actually, let's try to make them a little bit different. Let's go into the ocean. And I want this ocean to be a little bit different. I want this ocean to be like this. I mean this sand island or bay. I kind of want to make it a little different. Oh. Come on. No, don't do this, don't do this. There you go. Nice. He just bugs out sometimes. Okay, I see. We have a little curve issue right there. Nice. Nice. That's very nice. I have a question. What if I go into the ocean and I make it bigger? I know there's a volume that I can play with, but maybe does this really affect the thing? If I go back and forward, this is the water zone. This is exactly the size of this little simulated water. I can make this a little bit bigger. Okay, let's just save the project because this is going to... Okay, I'm gonna make the air a little bit colder. There you go. Alright. Now I'm getting more confident. Now I'm getting a little bit more excited about this environment. It's a great feeling because yesterday I was hey, awesome. That's awesome. So I'm going to come here and go like, let's try multiplying this by 2. And I don't know how this works. I did this for another project one time. I still don't get it. Why is this water not going bigger? Mm. um, I think I need to learn these water tools inside Unreal, because I don't... Collision extend. Give me a description, Unreal, come on. Collision extends. I was like, what? Let me copy this number and try something. Let's see if we can just multiply by 2. Multiply by 2. It doesn't really give me that. If I go back, it changes the thing. Okay, just go back and back. Oh, this looks interesting. Just the sand going in. Yep, I think it's time to go find some help, because I don't know how to use this tool. This water tool, I don't really understand it. And there's obviously an option for this. Enable water static mesh. Not really. If I make it bigger here, it doesn't. Oh, it is. Ocean extend. Oh, now it wants to work. Ah, okay. Hey. Okay, now I remember how I did it before, because I did a little ocean. There you go. Make it bigger, Unreal. Yes. Make it bigger. This is the beautiful thing about this thing. You have simulated water and just water. And it keeps it up so you don't see the cut from the distance, I guess. You still see the cut, because the material on this one is different from this one, I guess. Don't really understand, but we're gonna figure it out. Let's see how big can I go before crashing this down. Water body ocean. Okay, so yeah, I remember now. So water body ocean, it's the ocean water being simulated. Okay, so this is the area of the water that is actually going to have waves. Within this water body ocean, we can create islands, and we can modify whatever landscape is underneath this. But we cannot extend it beyond the water zone. So these two are related. This little box right here, it's related to the water ocean. The water zone tells Unreal what's the extent of this area. And I want to maybe push it a little bit more. Maybe not so much, but let's try. Let's go a little bit. This is probably gonna be very heavy, but let's try it. So let's go to ocean extend, and let's just give it another multiply by 2, and then multiply by 2, and then we should be able to reach out that little thing. Still not reaching it out. Let's just give it another maybe, yep, by 2. And it doesn't matter because I'm gonna cut this out with the water zone. Now I can control the size of the ocean with the water zone. We can make it bigger as long as we have enough ocean, and we can make it smaller. Good. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna keep it like that for now. Now we can actually let's try to get those. No, it's okay. Just not gonna push it too much because don't wanna like. Nice. I'm super happy about this. Yay. Now I don't see that weird line. I still see it, but with a little fog, I think we can get rid of that. Great. Good. I did remember because I was actually using these for a swamp environment that I did. Good. Is this just flying cam? Yeah. I think we don't have a third character here. Which we can just add as feature content. And what is this going on here? It's another island, which, yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna actually, this is the main landscape, so let's go landscape, sculpt, erosion. Flatten. Maybe sculpt. Sculpt with shift. There you go. Push it into the ocean. The other question I have: if I made this box bigger, why is my island getting cut in this area? Huh? Is it cause there's a spline? No. Is it cause maybe we need to... Oh, it's cause the landscape finish is there. Yep, I think, yeah. I think the landscape just finishes right here. So if we get this water or ocean, yep, there's no more landscape to play with. That makes sense. Okay. Okay, nice. Okay, this is good to know. Let's go push the ocean. Nice, we are setting up the scene now, finally understanding what's going on. Let's check reference. We have a very long... It's more about this kind of perspective. Okay. And we're gonna have this city going here. Wow, pretty excited about this. It's gonna be interesting to get this actually looking nice. Let's see. So, you know what? Let's just get rid of all of this. Yeah, and this one, let's just go to landscape 5. Select all descendants. I think this only works for folders. So, anyways, select landscape 5 and get rid of that. Yeah, let's just get rid of landscape 5. We don't need that for now. Nice. So now we can actually start building. Now that I got a bigger bounding area, now we can actually start making something very interesting. We can use islands, which is kind of... Oh, but the islands only work on top of the landscape we already got. Okay, this landscape needs to be much bigger. Okay, cool. Oops, let me just close this little thing. That's a little Photoshop file where I keep my thumbnails. let's see. So let's think about this. Okay, I need to push it out like this. Like this. So we can have a nice city going here, and this bay needs to go through those caves, and then we're gonna have a bunch of vegetation falling down. Yep. So this landscape number 3, I also gonna just get rid of that. This one right there, it's number 4. Okay, that's okay. We have number 1, then we have number 2. Oh no, it's the same one. It's the same one. Okay, let me just check what is this. Okay, this one we don't really need anymore. So landscape 2, let's just get rid of that. Yeah, doesn't matter now. 1 and 2. Look at this shade. Is just gonna get reloaded, or it left this kind of. This, let's keep those, just in case we need some mountains on the back. Okay, now let's try to work only with one landscape, so we can have more control over the whole thing. And we're gonna use the island tool and the sculpting tools. That way we can really achieve something interesting. Okay, let's go here. And this is not the bookmark I need. I need something more like this. So we're gonna have the city there. Just going to go back like that. A little bit too wide, but I guess that's a little bit closer. Okay, let's just save Control 2 so we have bookmark 1 and 2. That's nice. Okay, now the deal is the landscape. So I'm going to go to landscape. Manage, make it 10, and we can really make this big. Let's just come right here and click. Okay, let's come right, maybe around. Hey, buenas tardes. How is it going? And I want to add a little bit more on this side. Yeah, making a super huge environment for a concept art. So it's gonna be super cool. Let me see if I can show you the picture. And it's almost lunchtime. Yay. So let me show you. Oops. I'm just trying to get this to this little area right here, so we can actually modify it. Wow, I can't believe my computer is taking this. It's a little bit of a big environment. Thankfully, it's gonna be we're gonna have a fixed camera, so it's going to be just on one little position, maybe a couple. We're gonna have a couple multiple camera angles, but this is not for it's not a game environment. Okay, hopefully it doesn't crash. Oh. Maybe I went too hard with this. Oops. Come on, Unreal. Yes, you can do it. Okay, just save it before it crashes, because I'm going too too hard with this landscape. So I'm trying to do this little thing right here, something similar. I was provided a couple of images, so I'm trying to do this concept art for a friend to see how can we make it look nice. And I'm going to activate the ocean again, which is this one, and I'm going to go back to 1, and we are supposed to, yeah, now we will be able to actually sculpt the thing around and fix a little bit of these issues on the shore. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Now I think we got what we need to actually start working on creating something similar. The clouds are super interesting. Wow, yeah, this is going to be cool. The buildings are going to be way different, which is gonna take me some time to create original buildings. This is going to be like a pirate kind of city, kind of settlement, so we need to create wood structures for it, which is kind of nice. I'm very excited about the structures. So yeah, let's just give it maybe 15 more minutes, and then I will go for a little break. Let's go into landscape, sculpt, and then we're gonna get some smooth right here. I will try to smooth it out. Oh wow, yeah, I'm off. My video memory has been exhausted. Oops. Yes, I think I'm just pushing this too hard. I should probably okay, one way to solve this issue is go to settings, engine scalability, and let's just put it in low. Let's just make it as low as possible, because yep. Good thing we're gonna use this for a render image, right? Like, we don't need this to be actual real time. So yeah, just let's see if it allows me to work. Maybe not. Oh no, I think I went too hard with the landscape. I think I'm going to I need to cut it down, maybe into smaller landscapes. And also the ocean, I think it's way too big. Yeah, I think I pushed this too much. Oops. Let's see. Let's go sculpting, and I want this to go into the water. Oh no, this is not going to be no, this is not going to be workable, unfortunately. What's a great solution for this? Let me think. Definitely making the landscape smaller. Also the water, I think it's taking a lot of performance. The water, definitely. Let me see if it allows me to work without the water. Let's go a little bit bigger here, and let's just smooth it out. No, it's the landscape resolution and size. It's just too much. Yeah. Do I have Gaia on this computer? Let me see. No, I don't. Another solution is just importing height maps and using them as static meshes, or make an errant landscape just to get the right shapes, because sculpting this is going to be very hard. I'm wondering, what if I go manage? Is there a way to change the resolution of the landscape once it's created? No, I don't think so. Yeah, I guess. Alright, we will need to just cut it out a little. Let's actually select. Yeah, let's just try to select some of this. Oh, no, I don't want to add, I want to select. Oops, there, and here, and there, and also, let's see, maybe around this. Oh wow, yeah, my computer is not having a fun time. Yeah, let's just cut this out right there. We can fake this using just static meshes, sculpt them, and you make them nanite. I think it's gonna be better. Okay, let's select that. Once selected, I think I'm going to also, we can fake it here. Let's get this selected. For some reason doesn't want to. Oh, it's deselecting the thing. Okay, I see. Let's go selection, maybe 1. Yeah, let's just make little selections like this. Cool. And here I'm going to go delete and then click on the selected thing. Should get rid of that. Nice. Okay, now let's go selection, save, and also let's make everything nanite. I think that could help, since these are a little bit of a big meshes. We can also take the texture out of this. It might help with video, and this one. This other landscape we can hide for now. Don't know how much is going to impact the thing. So here I'm going to go Control B and select all of these structures, and just go right click nanite, enable nanite. Hopefully it won't break the shape too much. Sometimes nanite does funny things on meshes. Okay, nice. Save. Let's rebuild the landscape a little bit. Rebuild. Okay, I feel it feels much nicer now. Let's just save all of this. Okay. And then go ocean again. Ocean. Click. Nice. Oh, it feels much nicer. Now, let's see if it actually allows me to model, sculpt a little bit on this landscape. Let's see here. For some reason wants to rebuild. Let's go landscape sculpt and smooth. Still very laggy. Oof. No. Don't really got any changes on this. Does it have to do with the layers? I'm wondering, like, if I unlock layer 0, no, it has nothing to do with the layers. It's just the size of the landscape. Let's try something else. Let's go landscape 4, and let's see if it allows me to work on this other one. because if it does, I should be able to just create more landscapes and just do it that way, which was the first approach actually. Let's see. Yep, it allows me to work on this, no problem. Okay, yep, let's just cut it out. Maybe the resolution of that landscape was too much. Yeah, let's just cut those out. Oops. Well, yeah, I think I'm just going to. Can I just delete those like that? Yeah. Let's see the concept art. Actually, let's actually be even, yeah, let's play it even smarter. Like, what if also this fog, I think, is gonna help a little bit with performance. Let's take the fog out. I'm going to select all of these pieces because we have a bay only on one area. All of that. Deselect the static meshes. Okay, and deselect this one, and also let's try to just get those two. And I think that with this I should be able to build something interesting on the right area. And also I think here we can get rid with static meshes. We can get away with static meshes. Yeah, let's just turn that off. I mean, delete it, and now we have a smaller piece of terrain that we can work with. And this little box right here also, get rid of that and save. Okay, and let's go ocean, which is, what is this box? This is a, no, we don't want that. Let's go landscape right here. Water, there you go. Okay. Let's see if it allows me to actually work on this. Smooth. Okay, is it landscape 1? Okay, I think it does not lag. Okay, we need to be on layer 1. Okay, now it allows me to work. Good. Yeah, it was just too big, too much for Unreal. This resolution of a landscape, it was too heavy. I totally understand. Was just pushing it too hard, I guess. Let's go sculpt. Yep, let's get it a little bit like that. And here, can I push it? Here we do need to play it differently because this little spline tool works a little different. So here I'm going to just push around like this. Cut, nice. And can we actually push it on that way? Do I have landscape on that way? Yeah. I'm just going to make the shape of the shore and then get the actual landscape to fit into the alt click to drag and just, yep, I'm just gonna get the shape of the shore I need, which is gonna go all the way down, and it goes around the building and disappears because there's like a mountain there. So it goes something around that line. Then we can also alt click, push it like that, and then we can also alt click and just push it like this, and then we can just go like this and this. Let's check the shape. The shape is like but then we need this thing right here. it is some kind of shape like this. Let's see if we can get something similar. A little bit like that. Let's rotate this spline a little to get more of a nice curve. Yeah. Let's just hide the ocean a little, and let's actually add a little bit more of landscape. Let's go manage, add, and just add a couple of pieces where we really need them, not more. For example, we can delete this one. Also, well, let's keep those just in case. Also, let's just add one here in case we want to change a little bit the shape. Right there. Is it add? Yeah. Let's add here. Maybe one couple more. It's nice that I can see the shape being drawn by the splines in real time. We don't actually need those behind the rock right there. We can actually just save it. And a little bit more. I think one more just in case. Maybe here as well. Okay. Nice. So now I'm going to go to sculpt, also just saving just in case. Go save all, smooth, and then here I'm going to push it super hard with the brush strength and size. Let's actually go 16K and try to smooth this out. Okay, it doesn't really want to move, so let's go flatten. There you go, flatten that out. Nice, 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 nice. Then again, smooth. Let me see if I can go harder with this. Stool strength 5. Okay, doesn't really want to do much. Let's go with flatten. Yeah, flatten always works for this kind of thing. Oops, not like that. Let's go smooth. Well, at least this is gonna allow for a much nicer coastline, which I think I still gonna get from Gaia, which is a program to do height maps for realistic and terrains. So there's okay, let's go here. Delete this one, this one, this one, this one as well. We can keep those. Maybe this one not, this one not. Yep, I think that's just about right. Maybe this one also not. Let's skip that one just in case. Oops. Let's go landscape. Save. Okay, cool. Let's see what's going on. Let's activate the. What happening here? Are you serious? Like, is this the island modifiers? Let me see. Let's press G and see where the islands are. So water body island gone, water body island gone. Let's just get rid of those for now. Water body island, yeah, let's just get rid of that. Okay, I'm still learning this water tools. Let's see. It's kinda interesting. Like I thought I was I got this like flat, but okay, no problem. Let's just flatten this one out as well. Let's go sculpt and let's push, oops, with shift, let's push this down into the depths. Cool. Okay, okay, now I'm getting a little bit more of control. This is how it's supposed to work. Okay, cool. Nice, nice. Now it's letting me work. Good, 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 good. Cool. So here I'm gonna just push this 0.1. No, 0.05. Can I go smaller? 0.01. Okay, does not allow me to go a little bit further. Smaller, like let's just push it like that. Also here we don't want any of that. It's nice to have a little kind of shore, kind of not so deep waters around the shore, but it's okay. Here we're just gonna hide it, and also here. Cool. Let's try to push this one out as well. Is it shift? Yeah, shift click. Does it? Okay, if it doesn't, okay, it just takes a little bit to load. Now we can really smooth this out, hopefully. Okay, maybe flatten. That's it. Yeah, just a little flatten. We getting these very sharp edges, which don't really like. Very sharp edges. Okay, let's see. Right there, a little flatten out. Okay, this side is not gonna be visible. Not gonna give it too much attention. Also, this side right here is not gonna be visible. I'm just wondering, why are we getting these sharp edges? Is it because the spline does not have enough points? Smooth. Okay. Nice. Okay. Much better. Much better than what we had before. We got some progress. Okay, let's see. Nice. Okay. Cool. Yep. Now we have some kind of shore going on. Let's just save, unsave. Just press G to get that thing off. Oh, look at this. This does not look like a shore. Okay. Yeah, we need to. Oops. Get that. Smoothness in there. Okay, it's almost 3 p.m. Okay, I need to. Oh, what is this? Okay. Just really thinking, like, is it like the erosion brush? Is it like going to give us that smoothness in there? Let's see. No. Is it the sculpt brush? Oh yeah, the sculpt brush is gonna push it out a little bit, but we need to be super careful. 0.1 tool strength, 0.01. Just super careful. Yep. That's a smooth shore. Give me that smoothness right there. Awesome. Yay. Oh, nice. It still does not resemble a shore, but it's smooth at least. Much nicer. Okay, come on, there you go. Yep, very broken. Usually shores have like this super nice soft angles, much better. Yeah, super nicer. Now we can just smooth it a little bit. Yeah, much nicer. We don't have those spiky shapes that really, they don't really go well. Okay, this is cause the water height was just intersecting with the height of the landscape, I guess, and that's why it was looking a little bit weird. Good thing we discovered how to deal with that, because I needed this to look super smooth. Nice. Okay, cool. Let's see, do we have some sharpness? Yeah, it's just a matter of playing with the shape, because we do want a little different shape. Nice. Now we're getting closer, a little bit closer to what I need. Okay, I'm gonna just take a little break, have some food, and yep, then I will continue with this. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna look super cool. We need to push this down into the water, make another one here that is gonna shade all of this area and this terrain, which is probably the most difficult thing to do, this kind of terrain here. Some little mountains on the back, but the buildings are going to look way different, so it's gonna be very cool. Okay, it's been 2 hours and 30 minutes, I guess. Good progress. Let me think. I still need to connect a little bit these things here. Maybe what if I twist this one around? Let's just yeah, now that I have this can I push it on this direction? Nope. What's the axis? Here. Let's go like that. No, I need to the whole circle. Yep, something like that. A little bit, and this needs to go over this, connect somewhere here. Let's go into modeling, deform, dynamic sculpting, and then I'm going to push this into the thing like that. Connected right there, something around those lines. Just push it a little bit, kind of cool like this. Oh wow, that's kind of crazy. Can I go shift? Oh nice. Just like that. It looks like a hand or something trying to reach that little area. Nice. Can I make it a little bit bigger here? Like that. Nice. Okay, cool. Okay, it's kind of cool. It goes very thick on this area right here. Let's go vertex sculpt, and also not vertex but a dynamic sculpting right here. It needs to go thicker on this connection right here, somewhere around that. Okay, cool. So something around that. And also this one, I kind of feel like it's not really going make it like somewhere around that. Also this one, let's get a dynamic sculpting, and this one needs to resemble more of like a tree trunk. Needs to be like very thick and round on this area, and this goes up and then just breaks into these shapes. So we need to find a nice transition between these shapes. I should have done this one shape in one little thing, but we can always bring it back to Blender and make it a voxel, remesh it, make it one model. Let's give it a little bit more thickness from this area, this side right here, also right there, right there, right there. Okay, nice. A little bit like this. Now it's getting closer to the reference. Okay, I like this. And also this one is way thicker. It's just way thicker. I'm gonna make it like this. Okay. Oh, it looks like melted lava, something like that. We don't really want that. You wanna make it feel more rocky. Let's go vertex sculpting, and let's go smooth here. And also a little bit there. Yep. Nice. Is it touching the water? I don't think so. Let's just go move with a very big brush and just push it down into the water. Oh, it is pushed into the water. Is this actually touching the soil? I think it is. Yep, they're touching the water. This one is not. And this one, yeah, this is the one that actually is floating. Let's just try to just double check that we are not using the same thing. So Control B to browse, Control D to duplicate, change the instance. That way we won't affect the other one. Let's go accept, save, dynamic sculpt. Let's go brush. So let's make the brush a little bit bigger, and let's try to push it from underneath into the ocean. Maybe not like that. You know what? Let's make a cave out of this. Yeah, make a cave from this, like a little kind of tree on a swamp environment. Like you can go underneath it. Kind of cool. Let's actually make this super small, so it has enough structure, but you can still look underneath the thing. Okay, I like this. Maybe one more little like that. A little thicker. Like this. This one I don't like much. Yeah, just close it like that and push it out like this. Okay, let's go accept. Vertex inflate. Vertex sculpt inflate, and let's inflate a little, not so much. Smooth, a little bit there. Also this one. This shape is too organic. Too round. We wanna make it feel a little bit more rocky, even though it looks like a tree. Let's see. This upper side we can always just get working later. Okay, nice. Well, before I cut the stream for a little break, I want to just solve a little bit of the UV mapping. So let's go UVs, project UVs, box, reset, and let's make it 10,000. Project UVs box, reset 10,000, For some reason, that's the value I was using before. That's interesting. Let's go 1000. Oh, still, wow, getting super weird. Okay, yeah, I totally forgot. To get a good UV mapping, you need to go remesh. So it recalculates the geometry, gives it a proportional topology for the model, and now we should be able to just project UVs and get a better result. And then we reset the scale, go 10,000, 1,000. Not really. Huh. Something happened with this. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Another solution might be just to get it like this, which it really kills the scale of the thing. But what if we go to transform UVs and we just click on everything? Which I think it does not allow me to select everything. So we can actually just scale it. We can move the UVs and make them smaller if we want, if it allows me to do that. Oh yeah, I can on the little settings here. Yeah, for some reason I messed up the UVs on this one. Let's see what can we do. Project. Yeah, usually just go here and just change the scale of this thing. Maybe proportional dimensions. Okay, I see. Yeah, we need to check. Yeah, it's kind of confusing how this tool works. You don't want to have the check on. It's a little confusing. I remember one day having problems with this. I was like, I always do the same thing, and now it's not working. Okay. Cool. So let's just remap this out so we get rid of this kind of nonsense right here. Let's go project UVs, and you know what? Let's just type the number 10,000 and copy and paste, and that's it. Because the other workflow is project UVs box, a proportional dimensions, set the number so you get the number on the 3 axis, and then take proportional off. There you go. That's how it goes. Also, let's just do it very quickly here. So just go proportional, copy the value, take the check off, and accept, and that you get a little bit of a nicer UV map. Oh, what is this going in here? Deform, vertex, sculpt. Let's actually just go 0.1. Let's smooth this little thing out. Can I? Come on, that those little things sometimes are hard to smooth out. That's why you see they're hard to smooth, because we have a lot of big polygons, and this little pinch, this little kind of thing that was going out had a lot more polygons. That happens when you use dynamic subdivision. That's crazy. Okay, let's see. Do we have that again here? That's why it's nice to always just remesh a little bit and see if we can get rid of those. little artifacts. Steel is not a big deal. Project V, proportional, paste the value, get rid of that little check, accept. Nice. So let's double check. Are we cool here? Yep, it's a little bit of a repetitive texture, but it's just to get an idea of we have the same thing going here with these little pinches, little super ugly. Oh, we do have some stretching here. Let me just go project, proportional, copy the value, get rid of the check, and accept. Oh, this happens because the scale is messed up. Actually, let's just bake. Just first, before baking, make sure to look into the asset and make sure this is not being shared by any other asset, so we don't get this on the wrong one. So this is T1, this is 70, this is totally a different mesh. It's a boolean that we kind of cut out, so that way we can actually just come here and bake. Is X form, bake transform, scale only, not rotation. Just bake the scale, and also just bake transform, bake scale without the rotation. Good, and that's it. That was a little bit of what I needed to do to just leave everything nice. Are these touching the ground? Not really. So maybe oh, I think they are, yeah. I was going to do something. I saw some artifact somewhere here. Oh yeah, I see. So let's go here, landscape sculpt, and let's just push down this little thing with shift. Let's just push it down. Especially the landscape borders, you want them to blend. Okay, I see. We yeah, this landscape is really giving some issues. Let's see. Okay, let's actually see what's happening here. Okay, I see. Oh, I see. Landscape. Yeah, let's just actually sculpt it. Sculpt this up. Tool strength 0.3. And maybe shift sculpt here. Okay, it doesn't really want to react. Let's go strength 1. Are we playing with the right landscape? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go. Let's get this one smooth. Okay, nice. The thing here is that we are getting a little bit off. Oh, not like that, not like that. Yeah, I can really shape this just with the sculpting. Let's go smooth, little pass, that's it, no more. Okay, let's go save, save, and save. Nice. Content, save. Let's bring up this one. Let's get rid of all the landscapes that we are not using. Rename this to landscape 2. Just a little bit of keeping things nice and tidy. This is going to be named, let's go Control B, and actually let's open these meshes. And these meshes are, oh, look at how big these are. They go out of the little skybox, the HDRI. So actually let's just add the little material here to all of them so we can keep them super nice. Find the material, put it there and save, and also just come here, find the material, put it there. Okay, now we're just gonna rename this super quickly. These boxes I'm plain, I don't really need, let's get rid of those, let's save. And here I'm going to actually rename those. So everything started from this one. I'm gonna call this static mesh cove rock 01. And I'm just going to copy this name and put it on 71. This is going to be number 2. Put it on this one, which is going to be number 3. Then we got another variation, which is the this one, which is going to be number 4. 5 and 6. Nice. Cool. Nice. We have our little rocks in there. But we are not done, because we can really push them to another level with displacement maps and a little bit of some other tricks. This little thing, it doesn't really work. I need to modify that. These mountains in the back, they should maybe be in another place. It doesn't matter for now. Okay, nice. This is good progress. It's kind of, oh yeah. I got this little thing here to modify. It doesn't matter. I'm not gonna focus on details, just the main composition, the main thing. So I'm going to take a break and come back and create the other islands so we can get more of this detail right here. I want to have a little bit of this going forward, and I want to have this area right here that goes inside the caves. The coves, they're called coves. This background mountains and buildings, we don't really need that right now. But I do want to have this shade on the foreground right there. This shade right there and right here. It's gonna really make it look nice. And then we can start building some actual. We can start making the buildings, which I'm gonna make from mega scans, pieces of wood and stuff. It's gonna be more like a wood city, not much of a this kind of style, using like very bricks and advanced like classic architecture, I think it's called. So yeah, we're gonna go for more of a pirate style building. And really I want to start getting some nice trees all around, some vegetation and stuff. And then somehow I want to see how this looks on a horizontal landscape aspect ratio. So yeah, that's a nice kind of little update. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I should be back in about maybe 30 minutes, something like that.